Celebrini starts at center between Nikolai Kovalenko and Will Smith.
Over the final third of the season.
Here's a chance in front to Brusque. Stop. As Ty Dellandrea came up with the puck, puts it in front, and there's the first save for Nikita Tolopilo.
The puck and moved it.
Here's Besser in, stopped by Georgiev. Hughes on the far, in front. Hoglander shoots, stop, rebound. Georgiev another save. Mancini settles the puck, dishes to the side, one-timer, kicked out, right pad, rebound, spun. Maybe score a goal in that game. Elias Pettersson with the shot, tip, stop, rebound.
You got to find the next power play and find a way to put the puck in the net.
Celebrini takes his pass. Sharp angle shot, he scores.
He goes short side up over Tolopilo. Going to come from the goal line and spin around. He's got room to shoot this. 25 goals on the year in the center.
Here's Dellandrea centering. Tolopilo the second attempt. Hughes in front, tip, loose, and just went wide of the goal. Through it, chips it out. Come out now, he repeats. O'Connor stops
it away, and there's Georgiev. BC proud to claim those fine young players.
Luger back for O'Connor, couldn't reach the pass, but they score! Linus Karlsson
can spread the D out, and Karlsson has made a nifty little chip pass by Karlsson. To me, that this is an NHL player, not a...
Luger to the net, he geeks, stopped by Georgiev.
Who spreads out.
If he'll go to the bench or if he'll stay out. He does win it, and he goes to the bench. Cuts across, backhander stop, rebound, just went wide.
It stopped, it hits Gushkin, and then Georgiev, that hits the...
Now Besser moving in. Shooter in front, kicks it up!
For goal 25, this is a really nice...
The near side gets it to Besser, who missed the net. Puck comes right to the side, DeBrus scores! Record for points by a defenseman, number 409, to tie Alex Edler.
Mission inside of William Eklund. It's a lucky bounce off the end boards and a win.
So DeBrus gets his career high NHL win. He'll have that puck. The goaltender will.
With your captain, ties the franchise record for points by a defenseman. Just what can you say about what he's given you throughout this year, through all the ups and the downs to this point?
Well, I mean, like I said to you guys before, you know, he's a pleasure to coach. He loves the game. He wants to win. He wants to, you know, keep getting better his game. So, you know, he's just like I said, he's emerging every day as a leader, and you know, like I said, he's probably hurting more than anybody about not making the playoffs. So use that as motivation.
What did you see from the two guys making their debuts tonight?
I thought Carill's good. I've liked him in camp. I haven't seen him since camp. I think there's something there. I think there's a good shot for him down the road. Get some good feet, good brain, good stick. I thought he was really good. And Torpillo, I thought he looked big. He was good. You know, he didn't have a lot of action, and sometimes it's harder to play those games. But I thought he did a nice job.
What about just the fact that you guys control the game from pretty much start to finish in a game that doesn't mean anything and all this? Like, is that what you want to see? Just a group that's not really prepared to go home yet?
Well, yeah. I mean, you know, we talked about certain things. I thought the only complaint I got, we had 32 missed shots and 17 blocked. We had 50 shots blocked or missed. That's not one thing we got to. I think this year that's the only. To be the only negative tonight, we got to hit the net. And what was your question? Sorry, I had him. I apologize. It was just in my head.
Monday, you're tired. Just the fact that there's nothing to play for. You guys played pretty strong.
Well, you look at Quinn. I mean, he's what did he play? 30. I mean, I thought Phil Hronek, he's given his all. Even Myers, he's practicing like he wants to play. So when veteran guys are doing that, and then I think Ratty's really starting to develop his game. Karlsson, they're giving a lot of giving it their all, even though the games mean nothing. So that's a positive going forward.
Now, you mentioned Ratu and Karlsson. Of all these young guys that are playing, who stands out?
Well, I look at the arrow, right? You look at a guy that plays a good game. Sometimes kids kind of go down, and I think Rats has gone the opposite. He started out alone. I think his arrow's been going like this for me. Even Carlson. You know, I think those two guys. I think you know, Petey's been here a lot longer, and you know, Mancini the same thing. He's raw, but you know, there's some stuff to like about him. So just as long as they're aerial and they're developing, it's really good. It's good for the franchise.
Carlson gets another goal from the crease. Like,
Yeah.
he seems to be a guy who he's that net crashing in front of the net kind of
Yeah.
guy. He talked about wanting to find a role in the NHL and that might be it. Is that what you're seeing from him as well?
Yeah, you guys probably know Thomas Holmstrom for Detroit Red Wings. It kind of reminds me, he made a living. Like, he was a hell of a player, and he was probably one of the best net front guys in the league for his era. I mean, he was one of the top guys. You know, I think that's a goal for a guy like Carly. Can he be that wiry, just control that net front and get stuff, you know, get those type of goals? I think there's something there. You know, he's got to get stronger, and you know, this is, like I said, he's got another level of fitness. Like all those guys do, and that's just part of the maturation. But yeah, he's a guy that can, you know, he should embrace that role because he can do it.
You guys have gone to overtime a lot this year. Nice to get a win
Yeah.
out of this one instead of a loss like there's been most of the time.
Yeah, no, I thought, yeah, it's been a weird year with that. I mean, I talked to you guys about it. We have to dive into why. But, you know, we had the puck a lot, made some good decisions with it. You know, we didn't throw pucks away. A lot of times we had it, and we were outside the shooting area. Maybe before we would have shot it, missed the net, they would have got a 2-on-1. I thought we managed the puck well. Obviously, Hughes had the puck most of overtime. That helps. So maybe that's the strategy next year, just give them the puck and we all watch them. But yeah, we got to look into it for sure.
DeBrusk gets the overtime goal, hits a career high for 28 points. What have you seen from him this season? He's had droughts, obviously, but what have you seen from him when he's going?
Well, the good thing for Jake, I think, a lot of goals around the net. If you look at his goals, and he got 15 power play goals now? He's one of the top power play guys. He didn't play in Boston much power play. That's a positive. A lot of goals around the net. Now, there's other parts of the game he has to get better at. So, you know, that's for another conversation. But I am happy with his net front goals. But, you know, there's another level for him to play without the puck and a little bit of pace, you know. But it's something to build around.
Circling back to the Abbey guys, getting this time here at the end of the
Yeah.
year, how much of a motivational factor do you think that is moving forward? A carrot for them, getting a little bit of the taste of it now to motivate them even more so during the summer.
Yeah, no, it's good they're getting a taste, Moj, but it's also that nothing's guaranteed. So they got to, you know, this is something that you know, they see the light at the end of the tunnel. Now, where are you now? You know, what are you willing to do this summer? Because there's no guarantees for those guys. But saying that, they've opened up eyes, and you know, like a guy like Rats, you know, he's, like I said, he's gotten better from me since day one till I've seen him like tonight, where his game's getting refined. But he's got a lot of work to do, and he knows it. I mean, he wins an overtime draw, and I don't know if you see him get to the bench, like he sprinted to the bench. That to me is gold. You know, that's the attitude I want. And when you get those young guys doing that stuff, that's big. That's leadership.
That's a good feeling. Just enjoy the moment, and yeah, pretty simple.
What were the nerves like today leading up to the game, and what were some of the things you were thinking about?
To be honest, I wasn't too nervous. Like, you know, play hockey for a while, you know, do it every day, and yeah, a little bit before the game. But once I step on ice, I feel good, and just like, you know, focus on the next shot, and just focus and do my job.
Buddy, what a night. Why aren't we doing that more? Let's do it.
I'd like to make the debut with Johnson as well.
Oh yeah, that's pretty special too. Like, we're a roommate in Abbey, so kind of split the rocky up with him. So that's good. I'm happy for him. Like, really happy.
What about the way you rebounded after they got their first goal, but you came back really strong? How important was that? Was it something in your game you had to gather? Or?
Yeah, like goals, like that happens sometimes. But like, as I said, like, you know, I try to focus on next shot, you know, like, and help the team, like, win the game. So kind of simple. Like.
About 10 minutes left and it was a tie game, and Toffoli picks up a loose puck in the slot. Just can you take us through that play? It was a pretty big save to keep it tied.
Yeah, that was shot. Yeah, I said like probably a good save, but like I try to do my job and keep the team in the game and give them a chance. So that's most important for me. Yeah.
What's the biggest difference you notice in your first game in the NHL in terms of things you had to adjust in your game, if there was anything?
More fans for sure. Like better arena. A little bit more loud, and but yeah, that was really fun to play here. But of course, like some top guys could like make a play, could shoot the puck, and yeah, that's like kind of the difference. Yeah.
When did you find out you were getting this start?
On Friday, when I was in Abbey, they told me that they're gonna get my first start on Monday.
What was your preparation like today? Are you a nap?
Yeah, I nap like I do like every day, morning skate, nap, meal. So same, keep the same.
So you weren't too nervous?
No. I'm good. Yeah, a little bit in my hotel was a little bit loud upstairs. I don't know what happened. So my nap wasn't long enough, but still good.
Did you get any friends or family in?
Oh yeah, my wife was here and my other two friends was here. So I wish my parents could watch the game, but it's so complicated for us to get a visa and But I think they enjoyed the game at 5 morning back home in Minsk. So probably then even falling asleep, I guess, all night. I think my mother was so nervous, more than me for sure.
So what's your takeaway? I mean, they give you this game so that you can see what it's like in the NHL and sort of prepare yourself over the summer to challenge next year. What's your takeaway from the experience?
I don't know. I just so glad that I get the chance. It was a long journey for me, and I'm so happy what I done before, and now I just have to even more put in hard work in the summer. Even play, we're not done in Abbey, so it's a long. I want to have a long run there too. So and then just the build from this game, and I think it's gonna give me a little bit more confidence for sure.
There are quite a few Abbotsford Canucks on this roster right now and playing in this game. Was that helpful, knowing that you had a couple defensemen that you've played with this season?
I don't think it's about defense guys. It's helpful to came to the locker room and know some guys really well. I know some guys for 2 years. I said Kirill is my roommate. He's my little brother now. So yeah, it's for sure helpful. Yeah.
Did it catch you off guard when Quinn threw the puck back to you in overtime?
Oh yeah, I was I don't know. It's just I was thinking to puck go slower and I don't know, a little bit mistake, but hopefully I'm lucky that nothing happened. So yeah.
With the number of guys up here from Abbotsford right now, how beneficial is this experience going to be, not just for you, but for all these guys thinking about the playoff run that you hopefully go on to?
Oh yeah, I think that's a really big thing for us. As I said, we have a really good group in Abbey, and I think we can build something special there, this playoffs.
Having a taste of this, playing an NHL game in the arena in the home, 9 yards, as we'd say. What's it do to motivate you moving forward to get back to this level? And what's it do for your motivation in the summer?
I don't think you need to find a lot of motivation to just NHL. It's best league. I was dreaming about that since I was a kid. I watched highlights, try to watch some online games, and it's a far away. My hometown in Belarus is far away from here. So I think. You just want to play here. That's the best league, and every day it's tough to be here. So it's not just give it to you, So.
What goalies did you like growing up?
Goalies, Pecorina. I really love Pecorina. He was my kind of idol. Yeah, tall and good goalie.